Well, hello there, Pisces. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your 3-month reading. This is good for May, June, and July of 2024. We'll take a look first at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot and look at each of the 3 months separately for any obstacles or areas of resistance, and of course, advice from divine. Okay, so let's take a look at the overall energy for the next 3 months. Answering the call. The time is now. I love that. And Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Okay, so this is interesting. This is very reminiscent of, your reading that you had last week. The energy that your heart is calling you to go in a new direction, right? But it's almost like you may feel like there aren't any other possibilities because of the conditioning that you have received from society, your family, friends, whatever it is. It's kind of like being able to open up to seeing that there are different ways to accomplish what it is that you're wanting to accomplish, right? Or I should say, to go in the way that your heart is calling you to go in, that you have some special gifts, talents, creative abilities. It's time to use them. It's time to step completely into your life purpose and allowing yourself to say, okay, this is the direction I'm going to go in. You don't have to know exactly how it's all going to work out. This is the energy of understanding that when you allow yourself to step onto that path, to step out of the energy of feeling like you don't have any opportunities, when you even just put it out to the universe. I'm open to seeing the new opportunities, right? Instead of staying in your head and listening to people that are around you telling you there are no other options. This is the way life is, blah, 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 right? It's kind of like, no, I'm going to put it out there to the universe. I am open to seeing new possibilities. Allow those possibilities to be opened up to me. But then you have to have an open heart. You have to have open eyes, open ears, right? Really and truly allowing yourself to embrace the energy that there are other possibilities than what perhaps some people or situations are telling you that there is at this time. Okay, wow, beautiful energy here. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the star on the bottom, okay? This is divine timing. This is the energy of you are a bright star. It is time to step onto your path, to know who you are, and to embrace what is about to happen, right? The Wheel of Fortune is blessings. It's divine timing. It's the universe coming in and helping you to see the different possibilities, to bring them on. But here's the caveat, you have to be open to them. If you're sitting there and saying, no, I've looked and there are no other options, there's no jobs available to me, there's nobody that in my community that is somebody I want to be in a relationship with. If you're saying things like that, then you're closing out the opportunities. This is, and you have chop wood on the bottom. Yes, chop wood is about understanding there's something that has to be cut off. This is like you have a tree and you have a limb that is pulling the energy out of your possibility. Think of the tree as you and your highest potential, right? There's a limb, there's a mindset, there's a relationship, there's a situation in your life that represents a limb on the tree that is sucking your time, your energy, your passion for what it is that you do want to create, right? It's allowing yourself to see, I have to cut that limb off so that the rest of yourself, the rest of your life, right, can really and truly prosper, to grow, to reach your highest potential. And then look at what you have underneath here. Yeah, you have new life, and then you do have the loyal heart, being loyal to your own self, but also attracting in new people and new situations that are more in alignment with what you want for yourself. I feel like you're kind of at a quandary here, and that solar eclipse, because you have the 5 of Cups on the bottom, right? You have people and situations that maybe you're wanting their support, or you're wanting them to kind of like embrace where it is that you're going or what it is that you're trying to bring into your into your life. This could be represent people, whether it's family members or friends or whatever, that just don't understand why you want to go in this direction. And it's almost like you're putting time and energy into trying to convince them, okay, that this is the direction for you. This is like, no, go ahead, step out that door. Don't worry about what other people or situations are going to think about the direction you're going in. If you're listening to your own heart, then you're going in the right direction. Okay, so let's go to each of the months. We'll start with May, and this is a beautiful energy. You have the Empress with the exchanging gifts card. So the exchanging gifts card is understanding that when you allow yourself to take a look at what gifts, talents, creative abilities you have, your love, your shining light, right? You allow yourself to put that, shining your light brightly and for others, and putting your gifts, your talents out there in a loving way. Okay, and not focusing on what am I going to get back out of it. Okay, so sometimes that creates, when we focus on like, how much money am I going to get? If I create something and I put it out into the world, whether it's a new business you're launching or a creative endeavor or whatever, it's kind of like, well, if I put that out there, how much am I going to make off of it, right? How much am I going to be reimbursed? How much material gain will I get? Well, when we're focusing on what we're going to get back out of it, the problem is that we lose our love, we lose that higher vibration for what it is that we're wanting to create. It's kind of like understanding that when we allow ourselves, and since you have answering the call, this is part of your life purpose. When you allow yourself to truly love your gifts and share them freely and openly and lovingly with the world, then what happens is that the wheel turns for you. And the material things that you are desiring or the financial abundance that you are wanting will automatically come to you. It's the energy of not focusing on how much money I'm going to make on this, but instead putting your gifts and talents lovingly out into the world and just leaving it up to the universe, right? To help the right people and the situations to be attracted to you. Because when you're in this energy, you can't do anything but attract the best possible opportunities for you, right? It opens those doors. You don't see that at this time. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. It's kind of like you don't have to worry about how it's going to come in. You give that up to your spirit guides and allies. You give that up to the universe. They have much more magical powers to get the right people, opportunities, and situations to come your way. All you have to do is step into that beautiful energy. And this is a gorgeous energy of saying, okay, I'm going to share my gifts and talents, and I'm going to do it in a loving way. The Empress is very loving, very nurturing, very giving of her talents and gifts, and just knows in her heart that the universe will provide everything that she needs in order to have what her heart truly desires. Beautiful energy, and I love this because I think that you have been struggling for some time, Pisces, having people around you tell you you can't make money at what it is that you really and truly want to do. This is the energy of, I'm not going to believe them. I'm not going to listen to them. I'm going to cut that limb off, right? And I'm going to step into my own Empress energy, understanding that perhaps you're wanting some external validation of your gifts or talents. The Empress doesn't need any validation. The Empress stands in her confidence of knowing that she has everything she needs in order to birth new people, new situations, new careers. See the baby there? This is all about birthing. What is it that you want to birth out into the world? and knowing that it will attract in the financial rewards, the abundance, the sense of purpose, the love that you are seeking. Okay, beautiful energy. So let's go to June. Let's see what you have here. Yeah. Okay, so this is, I didn't even see that. I'm laughing because, oh my goodness, this is the energy in May. And you can start this today, Pisces. Okay, you don't have to wait till May. This is the energy when you really start putting out your gifts and talents in a loving way. This is the universe, a leg up. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the universe bringing in exactly what you need in order to bring this sense of balance into your life. So at this time, you could be in this sense of feeling like you don't have enough, right? And it's kind of like, well, Mary Sue, how can I put any time or energy into this? I don't have the time or energy. I don't, everybody tells me I'm not going to make money at this, or there's no romantic love out there for me. There's no friends out there that are on the same path. This is allowing yourself to cut out that mentality, right? And saying, okay, for the month of May, and just give it the month, right? Just step into this energy of being really loving and positive about who you are and what you have to offer to the world, and just putting it out there and not worrying. Don't allow those fears to start popping up into your head. And I can so relate to this. I'm an air sign, I'm a Gemini, I have a Pisces South node, right? I can so get up into that energy of nobody cares about what I have to offer, right? It's just what we have been conditioned to believe. And this is the energy of, no, I'm going to shine my light as brightly as I can. And I'm not going to worry about where this path is taking me. And believe it or not, it doesn't even take a month. The universe brings in this special gift that helps to bring more balance. So this could be, a benefactor that comes onto your path. This could be a new relationship that opens doors for you. This could be, an invitation, I don't know, to a convention or a festival, something like that, that gets you and what it is that you're trying to create out in front of more people. This is just the energy of something happens, the wheel turns. So in May, it's really important for you to have that high vibration, to really be putting out what it is that you want to share with the world in that loving energy. And then in June, okay, and that is not that long, okay? Sometimes it takes a lot longer. This is not that long. All of a sudden, you're seeing, oh my goodness, things are working out for me. All of a sudden, I'm getting new offers. I'm getting new people onto my path. The wheel is turning for me. The divine timing is bringing in the people and the situations. But it's really important to keep that high vibration between now and June. Just keep that high vibration. Just believe in yourself, believe in the universe, and know it is going to work out for you. All right, so let's take a look at what July has. And I think this is interesting. You have all that glitters, and then you have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is the energy of taking action, but this is really important. I feel like what you're doing is walking away. All that glitters, you see those masks there, right? It's kind of like people and situations that have been kind of like preventing you, okay, or pretending, right, that they know more than you do. You're really and truly recognizing that, wow, they were sending me down the wrong path. And it's interesting because I feel, yeah, you have the Page of Pentacles. I think you have somebody new that's coming onto your path that really has the real gold. Okay, so this is like people in the past that may have, this is kind of interesting. You could have had an agent or a coach, or I don't know, even like a publisher, depending on what it is that you're working on. I feel like there's been somebody that perhaps sees how things are starting to work out for you. And in the past, they could have been somebody that was kind of like, poo-pooing on your idea. And it's kind of like they come back around and they want to be your agent, or all of a sudden they want to invest in you, right? But this is you recognizing. That's what I love about this. This is you recognizing this is somebody that really hasn't been on your side. Okay, this is not a new person, I don't think. This is somebody that really hasn't been on your side, but maybe that you have trusted, or you put a lot of credence into what they had to say about what it is that you have been trying to create here. And you're walking away from this person. You're understanding they were giving you the wrong advice, right? Because when you focus on what it is that you know is right for you to share with the world, right? This person, I feel like, was telling you, they may have been trying to give you advice, but it wasn't the right advice. They may have been focusing on the business plan or the advertising or something like this. And this is you just focusing on what you are creating and putting it out there in a loving way, right? So you're walking away. I think you're truly cutting that person out. You're moving in a new direction, and it brings in somebody that does have good advice for you. You see the Page of Pentacles, right? Instead of all this fake gold, okay? When you walk away from that person, something new comes in. And the Ace of Pentacles is something, the page is bringing in this ace, this offer, right? And that offer is something that if you allow yourself to kind of like nurture this one pentacle, it will turn into the 10 of Pentacles, right? So yeah, I have these upside down. I'm going to switch that around. Yeah. Yeah. This is your understanding that this person, okay, whoever this is, the King of Wands, somebody that wanted to be a part of all, was poo-pooing your idea, trying to give you advice that really wasn't in alignment with what you really and truly are trying to create for yourself. When you walk away from that person in July, what happens is that somebody new comes in and they offer you that ace, remember? And here is the 10. It goes from the ace to the 10. Yeah, you're walking away from somebody. So I'll give you an example. It's kind of like when I first started my YouTube channel, and I had somebody that was trying to give me advice about how to do a YouTube channel and that type of thing. And I did listen to some of their suggestions, okay? But they weren't somebody that understood why I was wanting to be on YouTube, okay? They were more interested in how to make money on YouTube, right? And I was more interested in putting out my love, my light, my gift, sharing it with people. And so it was kind of interesting because since I didn't know anything about YouTube, I was listening to that person for some time. But it was when I allowed myself to recognize, like when I was talking to them about my channel and stuff like that, like they weren't really listening to what it was that I wanted to create, right? And they kind of like led me down the wrong path for a little while. And I finally had to allow myself to say, no, that's not really what I'm trying to create here, right? And so it is kind of interesting. I can truly kind of like resonate with this reading that sometimes we allow ourselves to stay in a relationship with somebody that's really leading us down the wrong path because we're fearful. We're not getting the results that we want, right? So we're listening to somebody that's giving us advice. And once again, this could be like a coach, okay? Some type of a teacher or something like that. A guru or somebody that's even pretending. See, I'm not even sure that they're really authentic. This could be even like signing up for some type of a like online course or something like that where somebody tells you, oh, I'll turn your business around or something like that. Somebody that's not really completely on the up and up. They're really just trying to make money for themselves, right? So I think in August, If you have somebody like that in your life, you're really allowing yourself to chop them off. They're the limb that is preventing you from truly growing into your highest potential, right? And I feel like it's not an easy thing to do. It's kind of like disheartening because Pisces, you're such a loving soul. You're kind of like, I can't believe somebody would try to trick me. And I think this is somebody that you really and truly believed in. But it's fine. When you cut that person off, the universe quickly brings in somebody that is on the up and up, that is going to help you to grow what it is that you're trying to create, that's still in alignment with the energy you're trying to create, but also to help you to bring in the financial abundance that you are seeking. Wow, powerful energy. All right, Pisces. Well, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings. I have a special 3-month reading up right now. So if this resonated with you and you'd like a more personalized version, please check it out. The link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Am I on the right path? Okay, so let's see what this says. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this. You are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. And that is exactly, I love that because that is like so perfect for this. It's kind of like, okay, you know, you're trying to put it out there, but you're not getting back what it is that you're truly wanting. This is the energy of just getting into that really peaceful energy. I know I'm on the right path. I know when I share my loving light with loving energy out into the world, I will attract back in the material or the love, the sense of fulfillment, whatever it is that you're seeking, it will come back to you. Okay, so it's just kind of like concentrating on what you're trying to create and put out into the world, and all will come back to you that you are wanting to manifest. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.